Good morning, Internet, and welcome to My Neighbor Enide, a game by Arcade Kitten. I don't know too much about it, other than the fact of the matter it being sweet and cutesy on the surface, which is Arcade Kitten style. Anyway, let's get into it. New game. Do you want content warnings for this game? Actually, yes. This game contains strong language, brief ableism, death, blood, gore, and cannibalism. Discretion is advised. You heard it. The only memories I have of my mother are from pictures on the wall. As I understand it, my mother left my father sometime after I was born. I don't know why. No one ever told me. But it did create some tension in my household. Dad and my big sister Tabby used to fight a lot. I don't even know what most of their fights were about, because at a certain point I just turn off my hearing aid, and as soon as I heard the yelling start, "You have a hearing aid?" Ah! I think it had something to do with Dad being too strict, and from the way that Tabby would rant about it after. But I didn't want to get involved, and I didn't want to pick sides. I loved both of them, and I didn't understand why they couldn't get along. I was there, and I knew the three of us were all capable of creating happy memories together. So I didn't understand why it couldn't always be like that. At one point, the fighting got so bad. I remember hearing, right before I turned my aid off, Tabby saying something like, "Now I get why Mom left." I didn't turn my hearing aid on for the rest of the night, and naturally took it out to go to bed later. But I ended up being jostled awake in the middle of the night by Tabby. She had a strange expression on and was wearing a backpack over her shoulders. She was pushing her childhood stuffed toy into my hands, speaking to me, but of course I couldn't hear her. She must have realized that, because she looked like she laughed a little to herself and then signed to me, "I promised to write." Then she got up, walked out, closed the door to my room. I never saw her again. Tabby ran away that night. I'm not sure to where. She did write as promised. She sounds like she was having fun out there, meeting new people and doing new things. But there was never a return address. I don't know how she ever got the letters to us. I was sad I couldn't write her back. Especially because Dad and I didn't stay in that house forever. We moved more than once. For work stuff, money stuff, you know how it goes. So we didn't get any letters since. It's been years. I hope Tabby is still doing okay. I carry around the toys she gave me everywhere, so at least she feels close. Despite everything that's happened, I still like my dad. We get along really well, and I can tell he loves me. We're always doing things like playing baseball together and going to the movies. He even plays video games with me sometimes. He's actually pretty good. Tabby always used to talk about him being strict. I wonder if if part of that stuck with him. Because ever since she left, I feel like he's been being pretty loose on the reins. He even pushes me to go outside and get out of the house, even when I don't want to. Allie? Yeah? What are you doing? Watching TV? That's what you were doing this morning. Come on, you still have a few hours of sunlight left. Go play outside for a bit. Get some fresh air. Come on, I don't want to go outside. What if Pincer's out there? I thought you and Pincer were friends. We used to be, but he sucks now. Hey, language. Well, he does. I'm finishing up some paperwork. When I'm done, I don't want to see you still on the couch. You can watch TV later. It's not like they're playing anything new on this hour anyway. Ugh, fine. Use the arrow keys to move, space or enter to interact with objects, and X to open the menu and cancel. Yink, yoink, and done. And of course, shift to sprint. Oh god. What's for dinner? Hey, Alley Cat. Didn't I just tell you to go outside? What's for dinner? Not sure yet. I was going to do a grocery shopping after this. See what I could make from there. Could we get... What's it? Oh, what's it? Takeout? Why? Don't like my cooking anymore? No, I'm just really in the mood for hot dogs. I don't think there's a takeout place for hot dogs, Alley Cat. Well, there should be. Maybe I'll make one day. Thought you were going to be a baseball star. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Baseball stadiums are always handing out hot dogs. Win-win. There you go. That's adorable. But you know what? That dad creeps me out a little bit. Because he looks so goddamn human. Alright, it's pretty nice out here. It's almost been a year since we moved to this house. Unlike the others, this one is one that looks like we'll be staying for the foreseeable future. We're down by the shoreline, which means we get sand lining the streets, palm trees in the front yard. It's pretty hard to complain about being made to go outside with weather like this all the time. The sun's always bright and shining, but the breeze that wafts up from the sea keeps things nice and cool. I always complain about getting sand in my sneakers, though. Jump rope! It's time to jump rope. Press the correct arrow keys from left to right before the timer runs out. Boom! Dang, I didn't realize I was so good at this. Some sidewalk chalk you left here. Sure, why not? What would you like to draw? A crab. Draw me a crab. There you go. Why did you draw this? I don't know, why not? It's time to play jacks. Press the correct arrow keys from left to right before the timer runs out. Damn it. Jacks hurt your hands anyway. It's kind of boring outside with no one to play with. Maybe Enid will let me camp out at her house until sunset. No, not until I finish jacks. Boom. Finished it that time. Hey, what's calling you? Called it. Damn, thought the aid was supposed to help you. For a cat with such big ears, you really can't hear shit, huh? Well, with a crab, you sure live up to the name. Son of a... This is Pincer Chance. He's a red crab that lives a little further down the block. When I first moved in, we got along pretty alright. He'd play with me a lot, and we used to lend each other stuff. But the past few months, I don't know what happened, but he changed. He's always got such an attitude, and now he hates me for no reason. What are you doing out here, playing with chalk and jacks? Thought you'd outgrown that by now. Though I guess I can't say much when the baby still carries around her dolly. Baby? What are you talking about? I'm only 2 years older than you. You're only 2 years older than me. Barely. And yet you act like you're 10 years younger than me. Well, maybe I wouldn't have to be playing with such baby stuff if somebody returned my copy of Calamity Heroes. Well, where is it, huh? It's my video game, and if you don't give it back to me, you're stealing it from me. And I'm gonna tell my dad on you, and he'll make you give it back. Ha! Getting your dad on me? See, you are a baby. Can't even fight your own battles without calling daddy for help. Not a baby. You think you're so much more grown up than me just because you grew across the caterpillar. You grew a gross caterpillar on your face. Hey, you shut the fuck up about just what's happening out here. Enid! That's my neighbor Enid. Enid is awesome. We're like best friends. We talk all the time. She lets me help with our garden in the backyard. She brings over dessert on the holidays. And she smells really pretty all the time. She even babysits me some days if Dad's going to be gone all night. One time I heard Dad tell her that she appreciates her spending time with me. I think it's because all the other girls in my life left. But if there's only one girl in my life, I won't complain about it being Enid, because Enid rules. Are we fighting out here? She started it. Nuh-uh. Yeah. Alright, calm down. What's happening, Allie? Pincer took my game forever ago and won't give it back. Pincer, is this true? I was gonna. Hey, don't take that tone with me. I'll take whatever tone I fucking want. And I swear I should tell your father about this. Our date's tomorrow night, and I'm not afraid to bring it up to him during it. Tell him, I don't care. And pulling out your claws at me? Oh, I'm sure he'd love to hear this. The disrespect. Oh, whatever, who gives a shit? You suck and he sucks too. Sorry for yelling out here, Enide. It's alright, you alright? Better know that you're here. Dad forced me to come outside while to play while the sun's still out. But I know I'd run into stupid old Pincer if I did. Wish I could just go home now, other than that annoying thing. It's just boring out here. I see, lucky for you then. I'm also bored and I've got a matcha cake inside. I can't possibly eat it all by myself. Oh, heck yeah! This is why you're the best. I try. So how is it? Everything I built it up to be? Oh, this is so good. You, like, get flavors I've never heard before. I don't know where you find all these. Happy to expand your horizons. Thanks for helping me out back there, too. Pincer has been so annoying lately. Like, more than usual. Anytime, Allie. And I can't believe you're dating his dad. Ugh. I wonder if he thinks of you as, like, his stepmom or something. Stepmom? Goodness, you're thinking too much further ahead than I am. I prefer to take things slow. Maybe that's why all the girls down by the shoreline call me such a snail. Enide, you are a snail. I know, but I don't like to think of myself as a stereotype. Besides, being a snail is the only reason I like to take my time with such things. You do everything better when you pace yourself. If anything, more people should learn to take it slow. Everyone's so rush, go nowadays. Rushing just causes mistakes and leaves you a mess. Allie, are you alright? Enide, you don't think I'm much of a kid, do you? Huh? Where'd this come from? Pincer kind of makes fun of me for it. You know, playing with toys and jacks, carrying old stuffed toys around. And I don't know, hearing you say what you just did, it's like part of me wants to grow up already, but also, is it okay to just, you know, take a little extra time getting there? Oh, Allie, of course. Everyone goes at their own speed. Even when you do grow up, it doesn't mean you have to stop being a kid at heart either. I mean, just look at me, for example. I like plenty of things some might call childish or even silly. Really? I wouldn't have guessed that. Like what? Well, for one, I have cake in my house much more often than I should. And I keep every gift I get regardless of how childish one might think they are. Stuffed toys, little figurines, and I even keep the packages if they're pretty enough. Still remember one of my favorites being a little gift bag with a smiley clown on it. Do you get a lot of gifts, Enide? Well, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything. How come I never see them around then? Oh, I have them all stowed away for safekeeping. Be much too messy if I displayed them all. And that way I know they're safe. But I hope you might feel comfort in knowing that. Even grown-ups still like all the same fun stuff kids do. We just tend to hide it more, that's all. You know, that actually does help me feel a little bit better. Thanks. You're really... Allie? Ooh. Thanks for being my friend. Aren't you a little sweetie? Thank you for thinking of me so kindly. You've really got a big heart, Allie. I'm almost jealous. Oh shoot, I wasn't even paying attention to the time. The sun's already setting. Should I, get out of your hair? Normally I'd say you can stay as long as you like. But yes, might be a bit better for me if you leave right now. I've got to get up early tomorrow, and I still got to make proper dinner and take a shower. No, yeah, it's totally fine. I'll catch you some other time, Enide. Thanks for letting me hang out. As I said, anytime. I wonder if Dad made dinner. Ugh, what are you doing out here? Were you waiting like a loser until I left Enide's? Ew, don't flatter yourself. As if I'd be waiting out here for you. I'm on my way home, dumbass. In case you forgot, I live on this street too. Don't call me a dumbass. And stop acting like such a fucking dumbass. You know what? I hope Enide does become your stepmom. Excuse me? You could learn a thing or two from her. Like how to stop bullying the neighborhood girls like a big, dumb baby. I ain't a fucking baby here. Sure look that way to me. Always whining and crying and throwing tantrums. Anyone would think you're a bigger baby than I am. Well, until they saw that ugly excuse of a mustache. Oh, fuck you. Hey, what? Let go! You know, I wouldn't have to call you such a baby all the time if you just grew up already. What the heck is wrong with you? I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Really, I'm sorry. I gotta go. Weirdo. What the heck is that all about? He acts like I'm the one here with the screw loose. Whatever. It's only Enide's house. Oh, she must already be in the shower. I don't really want to wait until tomorrow to get it, but it'll be fine. It's Enide. She'll know how to take good care of it for me. I just hope I can sleep all right without it. Hey kiddo, have fun out there? Ugh, no, Dad. What's with the attitude? Because I was right and stupid Pincer was out there and he threw Tabby's doll into Enide's house. Pincer really got you twisted lately, huh? Want me to talk with him? Or his dad or something? No, I'll take care of it myself. That a girl. Just be nice about it. Be easy on him, alright? Why should I? He's the one who's always starting things. I know. But he's going through a lot, don't you think? Ain't easy when your dad starts dating someone new, trust me. And I'm not defending him. He's still in the wrong. But people usually don't act out for no reason. Most of them don't anyway. Alright, I get it. I'll go easy on him. But I will try to go easy on him. Atta girl. I had a rough time falling asleep that night. I really wanted Tabby's old doll back. But eventually, I was able to relax enough to fall asleep, and I reassured myself that Enide would keep him safe and sound. The next morning, the first thing I did was stop by Enide's house and try to get him back. Not the first thing I did! Jump rope, baby! King of jump rope. Already drew a picture. Boom! Jack's champion too. Enide, hello? It's Allie. Want to know if you found my plushie last night? Hello? There's no way she's still asleep at this hour. She must not be home. Ugh. Ugh, damn it! Okay, I definitely heard that. Can I check the window? No? Check this window? No? Check down the road? Hi, Crib. How are you? Hey. Hi. Why'd you shout earlier? Died to this boss. You're playing Calamity Heroes? Yeah. Said you wanted the game back, and I'm gonna give it back. Just wanted to beat it myself first. Hey, Pincer, why are you so mean to me lately? I don't know. It's because of Enide? Maybe? Could be? I'm, really sorry about what I did yesterday, if it means anything. I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry, too. Shouldn't have said all that mean stuff earlier. Nah, it's fine. Don't sweat it. How far in the game are you? Can I see? I'm stuck on the Cricket boss fight. Which stage? Did you get up to their form with all the eyes? Ugh, I didn't even know there was more than one stage. Let me see where your levels are at. Oh, you're playing as the girl avatar? Oh, yeah. She, looked cooler from the other pro tags options. What'd you name her? Claudie. I like that name. Sounds really cool. Yeah, you think so? For sure. Alright, sick. If you want help beating the boss, I know where to get some upgrades. Spill then. Because grinding for XP isn't exactly helping. Okay, first you're going to want to backtrack a bit to the Cave of Shadows. There's a hidden waterfall where you can get a stronger sword. After that, head back into town and talk to the shopkeep. There you can buy... Whew, dang. I thought we'd only get past Cricket. Didn't think we'd get past 3 more bosses after. Forgot how fun that game was. Jeez, it's getting dark now, though. Wait, Enid's lights are on. I can go ask for my doll back. Wait, Enid's lights are on. Isn't she supposed to have that date with Mr. Chance tonight? No way she's at home that early, is she? Knocked on Enid's door, but to my surprise, the door was unlocked. It opened as soon as I touched it. I don't know what came over me. I probably should have waited, or shouldn't have went, or told Dad or something, but I guess I was just so worried about her that I went inside to look. Enid? I mean, my doll must be upstairs. Enid's bed. You push your hand down on the mattress. You're amazed at how soft it feels. Enid's wardrobe. Fashionable. However, no sign of Enid or your missing plush. Okay, can't be in this room because... Well, here's a shower. Bathtub shower combo with an orange curtain. Smells like shampoo. Small bathroom vanity. Can be found in the cabinets. Interesting. It feels like something's waiting to jump at me. Alright, so the big deal is... I'm not going to find it on this side of the house because this isn't the side with the open window. So... if that's the case... is there a second staircase? Behind this door is a hot closet. It's stacked to the top with all sorts of cleaning supplies, most unopened and untouched. Enid must really have restocked recently. You attempt to open the door, but it's locked. The window with the long curtains, not your taste. Nightstand full of mostly junk and jewelry, but amidst the trinkets, could I use this? Receive door key. Okay, so we've got the key to the door to the, I guess, basement? I want to say basement. Yep, basement. Why is there a chest in here? Empty dresser drawer with a lamp on top. Why? Basement storage unit. Heavy and handled cold. Opening up as... Headless man! Here's somebody coming up the walkway. I need to hide. Where am I gonna hide? Allie? Fuck! Okay, so I failed to do my due diligence in saving, forcing me to have to start over again. So now I'm here, and I have actually saved before this part. So let's just expose the corpse. It's all icky and corpsey. My question is, who the hell is it? Because they have hands, not claws. Can I hide under the bed? You hurriedly duck under the bed. Yes, I can. What? What? Okay, so she found me under the bed. Okay, let's go with the shower. You hop into the shower and pull the curtains closed. You heard the door open. Someone's in the room with you. It's getting harder to control your breathing, but you have to try. Oh, thank God. You hear the sink start running, and then it stops. It's quiet again. Do you want to get out of the shower now? No? You wait a few moments longer. Fucking called it. Now I do. Quick save. No. Someone's coming this way again. You dive into the wardrobe, hoping not to knock over clothes in the process. You hear someone enter the room that you're in once again. You struggle to stay still and quiet. Don't move. Hold your breath. Don't let her know that you're here. Boom. It's quiet again. I thought I was home free. I was thanking my lucky stars before I was even out the door. I should not have done that. Allie? Allie, what are you doing here? Did something happen? Is everything okay? Yeah, I mean, no. Everything's fine. I came here because my doll was thrown into your house the other day. And when I knocked on your door, it was open. Oh, silly me, I must have left it open when I came back home today. As for your little dolly, though, no worries, I put it away for safekeeping. I'll go get it for you. Edith left the room to go get my plush back for me. Looking back, in that moment, I probably should have just left. Actually, maybe not. It probably would have made it... That would have made it worse. I don't know. She came back and gave me the toy, and after that, I should have said thank you and left. I guess I was just nervous and couldn't help but keep talking. Still wish I hadn't. There you go, safe and sound. Thanks, Enide. I guess it's good you didn't go on that date after all, huh? Oh, that. I've been waiting for him all night, but he hasn't shown up. Not even a call. I'm sorry to hear that. That's alright. Night isn't a total waste. I know you just had some the other day, but I brought a new cake for Mr. Chase, and now I had to share. He's not here. You can get this slice if you like. Really? Awesome. Thanks. Here you go. Cake from the fridge. I'll go get you nice china. Yeah, sure thing. I walked up to the refrigerator and opened the door. It's his fucking head. It's my old friend's daddy. Oh, goodness. I really did swear I'd moved it already. Suppose that's what I get for rushing. Turned my head up to her and said, You kill people? Oh, honey. I don't just kill people. I eat them. She said in such a silly way. The kind of tone that a kindergarten teacher uses when telling her students a scary story. Clawing her sharp nails on the front of me before cracking into another laugh. As if I were pretending to be... she were pretending to be a spooky witch in a children's play. I mean, can you blame me? Mr. Chase was such a handsome man, and so polite with me, too. Who wouldn't want to eat him right up? Though, he was a bit of the jealous type. If he had found that he's not the only date to wind up like this, I think he'd have been a little upset. I wish I could feel that jealous. I wish I could feel that sometimes. Jealous. It'd mean I'd have a connection I'd really care about. Like you and I. We're close, aren't we? When you told me before, thank you for being my friend, it felt really nice. Must have felt a lot lighter to love with your heart instead of your stomach. But does it ever stay full? Why are you telling me all this? Oh, I mean, that's just because you're not going to tell anyone. You can promise me that, can't you? Goddamn. Yeah, of course. What else am I supposed to do? Would have said anything to leave. What happens if I break the promise? I asked her, and she just stared at me. And then started laughing. Like what I had just said was really funny. The last words I remember hearing from her were "Good night, Allie," as she gently shooed me out of the front door, and I walked home. Hey, Alley Cat, there you are. It's getting late. Starting to get worried about you. Yeah, sorry, Dad. I was just, at Enide's. Yeah, I figured. Hope Enide didn't fill you up on sweets too much while you were there. Dinner's ready. Come, sit. I dare say I outdid myself today. Meat. Very fresh. I didn't get any sleep that night. All I could do was sit up in bed and stare across the street at Enide's house, as if waiting for something to happen. Like I'd see her walk out the door and start making her way towards my house. That didn't happen, though. Eventually, the lights in her house went off. But I still didn't go to bed. I just sat up and kept watch. I stayed up until morning. If you're hoping for some gruesome end to the story, like her coming for me or my father or something, you'll be surely disappointed. I kept my promise and she left me alone. Nothing ever happened to her either. When Mr. Chance was declared missing, she allegedly told the officers that he never showed up for their date. I guess she cleaned up really well because I didn't see them bother her again after that. The Chase kids ended up being taken by their aunt down the block, and eventually Mr. Chase's case went closed. I hope he's not mad at me for that. I'd like to think he'd understand. I didn't really see Enide after that either. I didn't want to. When it came to things like babysitting, I told Dad I was too old for that now and could stay at home alone. When he would ask me if I had visited her lately, I would sometimes lie and say I did, so he wouldn't think anything was weird. I wonder if she ever told him otherwise. Guess I'll never know. 3 years later. That brings us to today. Enide doesn't live here anymore. She hasn't for a while, and I'm not really sure where she went. I remembered some moving trucks in front of her house one day, and she left with them, and that was that. She didn't live here anymore. She didn't live here anymore. No one else has ever moved in either. Now it's just an old abandoned house on the block. I won't be surprised if the neighborhood kids start staying at it, saying that it's haunted. Might as well be. Still haven't told anyone. Promised I wouldn't. There's some part of me that feels like no matter where she is, what she's doing right now, she'll know if I break it. Allie! Claudie! Hey! You were staring pretty intensely at Enide's old place. You're still mad about the time I threw your dolly in there, right? That is adorable! Come on, babe. I apologized for it like a bazillion times by now. No, we're cool. We're cool with that now, I swear. Okay, good. I was just coming to get you because me and the other girls were heading to the arcade. I wanted to invite you. But I see you've got all your gear on, so if you're too busy with practice or something, yeah, I can come. I could use a good trip to the arcade. Sick, let's go. I don't know what happened to Enide. I probably never will. And I think I'm okay with that. I think it's better if I never know. It's certainly been easier to breathe ever since she left. And despite all the mental scars she left with me, and I've been doing pretty okay. I've got a pretty alright life. I'm trying not to feel guilty about enjoying it. When I think about Enide, I always remember that thing she said. Something about loving with your stomach instead of your heart. I hope that for the sake of the others, at least, she learned some way to keep all of them both full. The normal end. Normal end? Which means there's another end. God damn it. Okay, so the only thing I can think of to get this true ending, or this other ending, is to go through with the other options that I didn't choose. At least for this one and with Dad. Because Dad intervening might stop her from killing the Chance's dad. Pincer's dad. You're smart and well put together, and when I grow up, I turn out more like you. I hope when I grow up, I turn out like you or something. It's the first time I've ever heard that. It's sweet of you. Got a big heart, Allie. I'm almost jealous. I wasn't even paying attention at the time. Should I get out of your hair? Normally I say you can stay as late as you like. Totally fine. I'll catch you some other time, Enide. Thanks for letting me hang out. As I said, anytime. Okay. So that's that choice. Wonder if Dad made dinner. Ugh, what are you doing out here? Were you waiting here like a loser until Enide? No, I lived on the same block. If it wasn't for you, I lived on the same street too. Don't call me a dumbass. Stop being such a fucking dumbass. You know what? I hope Enide does become your stepmom. Excuse me? You could learn a thing or two from her. Like how to stop bullying the neighborhood girls like a big dumb baby. Ain't a fucking baby here. Sure look that way to me. Throwing tantrums. Anyone would think you're a bigger baby than I am. Until they saw that ugly excuse of a mustache. Fuck you. Hey, what? Like, call you such a baby the time grew up already. What the heck was wrong with you? I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Really sorry, I gotta go. Weirdo, what the heck is all that about? Acts like I'm the one with the screws. Whatever, it's only Enide's house. Must already be in the shower. Don't want to wait until tomorrow, but it'll be fine. It's Enide. She knows to take good care of him. Sleep tight without it. Alright, cool. Now we get to this part. Want me to talk with him or his dad or something? Not a big girl just yet. Maybe next time you see Mr. Chase. If you wouldn't mind, of course, anything for my little girl. But next time you see Pincer, be a little easy on him, alright? Why should I? Always starting things, I don't know. Go through a lot. I don't think you... Ain't easy when your dad starts dating someone new, trust me. Defending him, he's still in the wrong. People don't act out for no reason. Most of them don't anyway. Alright, I get it. I'll go easy on him, but... I'll try to go easy on him. Atta girl. Had a rough time falling asleep. Yep, same as usual. The only thing I might keep the same is, regardless to what we do here... I'm pretty sure this is the only thing that won't change the outcome. Cricket boss, more than one stage. Okay, this is all the same. Okay. Let's see, I guess, what happens. Knocked on Enide's door, surprise, unlocked, came open for me. Enide? Yeah, okay. So, I gotta save after I grab the key this time around. What's the junk jewelry? Could I use this? Door key. Save. There we go. Alright. Cool. Unlock the door. Different key. Storage unit, there's a buddy! Same as before. Question is, will it change? Will it change the ending? Need to hide. Upstairs, bathroom, shower. Hop in the shower, pull the curtain closed. Breathing. This thing starts running, then it stops. Everything's quiet again. Get out of the shower now? No. A few moments longer. They leave. Yes. No. Someone's coming this way again. Hear something. Struggle to stay quiet. Don't move. Hold your breath. I played too much Friday Night Funkin' to lose one of those mini games. It's quiet again. Okay. Thought I was home free. Thanking my lucky stars before I was even out the door. Shouldn't have done that. Allie? Ellie, what are you doing here? Did something happen? Is everything okay? Yeah, I mean, no, everything's fine. Just came here because my doll was thrown into your house the other day. And when I knocked on your door, it was open. Silly me, must have left it open when I came back home today. As for your little dolly, though, no worries. I put it away for safekeeping. I'll go get it for you. Enide left the room and went to get my plushie back for me. Looking back at this moment, I probably should have just left. Actually, maybe not. It made it worse. I don't know. She came back and gave me the toy, and after that, I should have said thank you and left. I guess I was just nervous. I couldn't help but keep talking. I still wish I didn't. Thanks, Enide. Go on that date after all. Oh, that. I've been waiting for him all night, but he didn't show up. Not even a call. Oh, it's alright. The night isn't a total waste. I know you had some the other day, but I bought a new cake for Mr. Chase and I to share. Since he's not here, you can have a slice if you like. Really? Awesome. Thanks. You get the cake from the fridge. I'll go get the nice china. Yeah, sure thing. Is it still his head? I walked up to the refrigerator and opened the door. Ouch. Oh, goodness. Really swear I moved it already. Suppose no my fault for not rushing. Turned my head up to her and said, "You kill people." Oh, honey, I don't just kill people, I eat them. She said it in such a silly way. And such a kindergarten teacher uses when telling her students a scary story. Calling her sharp nails out in front of me before cackling into a laugh, unless she was pretending to be a spooky witch in a children's play. I mean, can you blame me? Mr. Chase was just a handsome man and polite with me, too. Who wouldn't eat him right up? Though he was a bit of the jealous type. If he found out he's not the only one who'd wind up like this, he'd have been a little upset. Wish I could feel that sometimes. Jealous. It'd mean I'd have such a connection I'd really care about. Like you and I, we're close, aren't we? When you told me before, I wish I was more like you. It felt really nice. It must feel a lot lighter to have love with your heart instead of your stomach. But it does it ever stay full? Why are you telling me all this? It's just because... Yep, you're not going to tell anyone. You can promise that, can't you? Oh boy. Of course. Yeah, of course. What else was I supposed to do? I would have said anything to leave. What happens if I break the promise? I asked her, and she just stared at me. And she started laughing. Like, what I said was just really funny. Last words I remember hearing from her were "Good night, Allie," as she gently ushered me out the door. It's getting late, starting to get worried about you. Yeah, sorry, Dad, I was just at Enide's. Okay, so this is looking the same as before. I have one more plan. There has to be something that we're missing, because we're supposedly missing another key. I need to get out of this house. 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 Okay, so this is my save after I ended up doing the whole, like, the hiding thing. The hiding game. So this is too far back. There has to be another key to that chest. Enid's bed. When you push your hand down on the mattress, you're amazed at how soft it feels. Enid's bed. Push your hand down. Soft it feels. Enid's bed. Push your hand down. Soft it feels. Alright, starting over from scratch. So, there's only one place to hide in the bathroom, and I've tried to hide under the bed. But what if I try to hide under the bed now? Someone is coming this way again. Hide under the bed. Hurriedly duck under the bed. You hear someone enter the room you're in once again. You struggle to stay still and quiet. Don't move. Hold your breath. Don't let them know you're here. Fuck! Alright, we're hiding under the bed again. There we go. At least this time we didn't fail. It's quiet again. What's under here? Strange key. That must be... That has to be the key to the chest. But the issue is the moment I leave this room, it's going to be a cutscene. So I can't go back to the basement. So I guess... we'll see where this leads. Alright, nothing's happened up to this point. So it's... hopefully in the last 3 years later skit part. It brings us to today. Enid doesn't live here anymore. She hasn't for a while. Not really sure where she went. I remember some moving trucks in the front of her house one day. She left with them and that was that. She didn't live here anymore. And no one else ever moved in either. Now it's just an old abandoned house on the block. Wouldn't be surprised if the neighborhood kids started saying it was haunted. Might as well be. Still haven't told anyone. Promised I wouldn't. And there's some part of me that feels like no matter where she is or what she's doing right now, she'll know if I break it. Allie. Claudie. Hey, you were staring pretty intensely at Enid's old place. Not still mad about the time I threw your dolly in there, right? Come on, babe, I apologized for it about a bazillion times at this point. No, we're cool. We're cool with that now, I swear. Okay, good. I'm just coming to get you because me and the girls are heading to the arcade. I wanted to invite you, but I see you've got all your gear on, so if you're too busy with practice or something... maybe in a bit. It's just some stuff I gotta do around here first. Chores and all, you know. Alrighty then. We're gonna be hanging the whole day, so text if you want to join us later, though. Sounds good. Take the... Thanks, crab... Sounds good. Thanks, crab cakes. I'll meet up with you guys later. The door wasn't even locked. Last time I stepped foot in this house was that night. Sometimes after so many years, I find myself wondering if it really happened. Maybe I just had some crazy bad dream. Or maybe that's just what I like to tell myself. But I think after so long and so much dust, this place will still smell like her. I mean, her bed, her wardrobe's gone. The bookcase and all the books have been left here. Guess Enid's books were only decoration. I remember this window having long curtains. Enid must have liked them too much to part with them. It's probably best to leave the shower be. Moisture in the air probably created mold behind the curtain. Reflection obscured by dust and grime in the mirror. Maybe it's better that way. Alright, we know where this wants to go. Nothing is worth opening that unit again. You don't even want to risk it. You tell yourself there's nothing inside and hope it's true. that last night I was here, I found a key hidden under Enid's bed. I was never sure what it was for, but I always kept it on me. It must be for this. You put the key in the lock, the chest opens. You kneel down and begin to shuffle through the contents. A note at the very top of everything inside reads, gifts from my past lovers. It puts a bit of a knot in your stomach and you begin to dig through them. First thing you pull out is a teddy bear. The fur is red. It's holding a velvet heart. Pink ribbon around its neck dotted with hearts as well. Next gift you pull out isn't a gift at all. It's a gift bag. One with a smiley clown on it. There's nothing inside it anymore. Well, there is an envelope, but that's empty too. You assume the whole gift was for a birthday you have no way of knowing. This gift also really isn't a gift. It's a letter. Dear Enide, I hope you don't find it too cheesy that I'm writing this letter. I'm a bit old school sometimes, but I'm also dumping this in your mailbox because I think it's hard to say it to your face. I know we've been dating for a little bit, and I just wanted to let you know that I like you. I really like you. I always thought that opposites attract was just a myth, but after meeting you, I started believing it. I don't think I've ever fallen for anyone this badly, and every time I see you, it's like butterflies, and I get butterflies in my stomach. Despite the butterflies, I also feel comfortable around you. Like I could tell you anything and you'd listen. And you'd listen. And even with all my fucked up baggage, you still ask to take me out again and again. I'm so happy with you, and I just wanted you to know that. You're everything. I don't know where I'm going with this, just consider it a love letter. I love you, Enide. I hope you like the pictures too. They came out really nice. I think we look cute together. Excited to join you for dinner later, your girlfriend. No way, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Tabby. True end. Oh, fuck, that's a lot of baggage. Oh, that's fucked up. God damn. One thing I gotta say about Arcade Kitten's games is just the fact that, like, at first they're all super cutesy, and oftentimes there's multiple endings, but fuck, the amount of times she's able to, like, Arcade Kitten's able to pull a twist out that not even I was kind of expecting is nuts, and it really hurts to see that twist. God damn. Ow. Anyway, that's been my neighbor Enide. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Later.